up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, honey, to talk about Married to Medicine, honey. The girls are back. I've been very excited about the girls coming back to our television screens. I've been waiting for them to come back. I love Married to Medicine. I'm glad they're back. So let me get our little parking space. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you stopped by. Come on, we're down here, honey. Look at all the crows. We are down here, honey. Henny. So, let's talk about Married to Medicine. Overall, it was a good first episode, kind of catching up with the people. Anila is having her housewarming party along with the celebration, the volley celebration. Some of the things that stood out to me right off the bat was Contessa coming to her Anila's house dressed in a fucking Egyptian costume, and Scott having that goddamn pyramid around his neck like that. I when I tell you, I was offended. I was so offended by that. There's just something about a blatant disrespect of someone's culture. If they're having an event, a traditional event for their culture, you don't come in some shit. You don't even, you literally came in a costume. Are you Egyptian? Are you Egyptian? So you had on a costume. I was not happy with that. I was like, that was some passive, aggressive, disrespectful shit. Some folks was calling Contessa pretentious for doing that. Like, girl, why would you do that? And then the conversation before, when she was like, we have a lot of Indian friends, and every time we go to their house, we don't have to dress up in their attire. But if every time you're going to their house and they tell you it's a traditional celebration, please come in our traditional garb, then why would you go dress in a costume? You're not Egyptian. Hell, you may not, girl. Ooh. I was so outdone by that. I was really offended by that, because had anybody done that the other way around, it's disrespectful. I just think it's disrespectful. You disrespecting people's culture. I cannot get jiggy with that. I just cannot. And then you come in a costume, not like in regular clothes, but you intentionally come with a costume with that fake ass thing that you had on the last time over your head. Girl. Come on, 333. Yeah, so I was not happy with that at all. What did y'all think about that? Was I the only one offended by that? What is that? Hold on. Oh, that's so close to my chin. Okay, so let's talk about it. The first thing we see is Jackie and Simone. They're over. I don't know whose house they came over. We see Cecil and Curtis. Now, I went to clean the screen off, honey, and stop the damn video. The last time I did that, I didn't realize I had stopped the video, and I was still talking. I didn't realize I had stopped the video, cleaning the screen off. Anyway, so they're sitting down having a conversation, and Jackie describes to us the O shot, where they take blood from you and put it in different areas of the vagina, and it creates better orgasms. She says that there's also a P shot that lengthens the penis and makes it stronger. Simone was like, I don't need that, because he's going to be wanting to use it all the time, child. So Heavenly and Alora, when I tell you, She looks just like Heavenly. She looks just like her mama. The same face. Alora is helping Heavenly. They're getting their family business together, the beauty supply. I love it. We need more Black owned beauty supplies. I'm not quite. Oh, I remember before they used the buyers would kind of not work. They wouldn't work with Black owners. They would only work with the Asian, Korean store owners in the beauty supply. But anyway, so I'm really happy about that. The beauty supply, I think, I mean, if you're selling Black hair care products, I think it should be Black people selling them, Um, and I think it's about time that more Black people are in the beauty supply business, period. Like it don't, and it only makes sense. So shout out to Heavenly. I know that I think you can buy stuff online too. So, it's Black owned. And to me, I feel like now it's so easy to, mm, buy Black, or if that's the goal. Wait a minute. So the crows, when the sprinklers came on, the crows jumped up, they left, right? Then they sat on the fence and watched. I don't know what they were. They had to be watching where the water was going from the sprinklers, because they came off of the fence and now they're back to where they were, realizing that the water doesn't go right there. And then they just left back, and they're back on the fence, and they're watching the water, and they're moving. When the water comes back this way, they're coming back to the area. They're smart. Crows are so smart. I love crows. I have tattoos of crows. I love crows. Anyways, so what's her name gets a Range Rover for her 16th birthday. Her dad's coming to give her a driving lesson. Auntie Quad comes over. She's, messing with Alora. She always messes with her and says little things to her and stuff like that. And she said, when I was young, I was test driving I was learning how to drive in a Corolla. You learn how to drive in a Range Rover. So then Dr. Damon Daddy, he rolls in and takes Alora to her driving lesson. Quad asked Heavenly, what's up with Contessa? Did you hear that go? It was like, what's up with Contessa? She's like, we haven't talked. Contessa hasn't talked to her. Contessa is mad at her for talking about her relationship on YouTube. Now, I'll be honest with you. If Heavenly was my friend and we hung out all the time, what'd she say? Every day, talk every day, hang out every other weekend, and you got on your YouTube channel and started talking about me and my relationship in that way, there's a way that she could answer those questions, but it's how she really feels. Now, did you not know that she felt like that? Now, that would be like, there's like different ways that you could look at it. If Heavenly was my friend, I would be mad at her. I would be mad at her. I'm with Contessa. I would be mad at her because don't talk about me. And then when Contessa, he's a doctor. Yeah, he's a doctor. All of y'all are doctors. And that's one of the reasons why I love this show, because y'all are human. You don't act like you're supposed, how people assume a doctor would act, right? Especially Simone. She's fucking the best. She's the best. Cusses, drinks, everything. I love everything. So Heavenly too. I love it. That's what I love about this show. That's one of the things that I love about these shows, that these medical professionals are human. So verbally abusive, Contessa didn't like it because her husband is a doctor. Okay. Was he nice to his patients? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what's going on, Contessa. Anyway, so I would be mad at Heavenly too. I would be mad. I mean, it's a natural, you'll be natural. But a lot of people online were like, you mad at everybody but Scott. Anyways, so She says, where does the friendship end and the insults, where does the insults end and the friendship begin? Um, what she said was painful. Anyways, so Quad says she's doing some renovations on her house. You know, it's been taking a long time for people to get furniture and stuff like that. But she doesn't want any sponsors. She doesn't want to take any money from any man because she doesn't want any man to be thinking that um this is his shit just because he didn't put in $1 or $2. And Heavenly tells her it's okay to take a little money. And she was like, mm-mm. She was like, why? Because if you were single, you'd be popping that pee all over town. Heavenly talking about, no, not me. Okay, you don't want to throw in there that you're a Scorpio. You know they love to do. You know I'm a Scorpio. You know I'm Scorpio. Which I think that is hilarious. Contessa is with her trainer. She is competing for a fitness competition. The first thing I thought about was Teresa Giudice. The second thing I thought about is if she wins this competition, Scott is going to get cut from the team. Nothing to do with the competition, but I feel like there's a lot of things that this woman is accomplishing just in her journey. Contessa's very accomplished. That's why when she acts like that, I'd be like, you a human, just a human, but you're an asshole for coming to Anila's party with that Egyptian costume on. Girl, you ain't even Egyptian. You probably ain't even African. That's what I was going to say earlier. But I don't want anybody getting in my comments. I don't want her 23andMe stats, honey. Don't put Contessa's 23andMe stats, honey, down there. In a likelihood, you probably 25% European shit. The fuck? Over there with the damn Egyptian outfit on at this lady's party and told you to come dressed in. I just did not. I just felt like that was like it made my stomach, like I felt like I wanted to throw up at how disgusting that was for her to be that fucking disrespectful. I would have asked her to leave. I'm sorry. I'd have been like, you have to go. Sorry. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you coming an hour and a half late, but we really wanted everybody to be traditional, you know. If the men can do it, like, and then here comes Scott, his goofy ass with a fucking, look like a goddamn piece of gold foil around his neck in the shape of a goddamn pyramid. Oh, I was so annoyed. Oh, I was so annoyed. Anyways, so when you say your relationships were volatile and you don't want anybody to think he's verbally abusive, what does volatile mean? Yelling, loud, harsh, screaming? What is that? Is that verbal abuse? I mean, like, you know, like I would, like, honestly, I would be mad at Heavenly, but is she lying about, like, you don't, Heavenly was asked how she felt. Do you think that he's verbally abusive to, what's her name? Emotional and verbally? Yes. So you don't think that what you're experiencing is emotional and verbal abuse to the point where you were selling your house, you're going to get a divorce, you're doing all of these things, and you don't think that it is emotional abuse? What do you think that is, Contessa? So yeah, I would be mad at Heavenly for talking to the public about my relationship, but how is your relationship volatile? And there's no, what is volatile about your relationship? And you know what? If we play these games with Scott and Contessa this year about their relationship, I'm gonna be done with the Metcalfs. I'm already through with Scott's old goofy looking self walking in there with that pyramid around his neck. He didn't tore his drawers with me. I'm done with Scott Metcalf. All right, Dr. Scott Metcalf. I am. And Contessa. And then why are you looking different? What kind of makeup applications are you doing different? Because your whole fucking face is looking different. I'm telling you, when she wins that fitness competition, because Contessa's going to win, or she's going to be in the top finalists. She's going to be in the finalists of this competition. Scott's going to be cut from the team. You watch. Goofy ass. He didn't want to sign the listing, so they decided to go to therapy. She would have been here if we didn't go to therapy. She would be here without me. You wait, Scott, because let me tell you, Scott doesn't strike me as a man who is consistent. He strikes me as a man who will do it to get along, and then it'll drop off after a while. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Now they're fighting more fair. It's not as intense. All right. I don't understand the music and the lyrics to the music in between the scenes is driving me insane. I feel like I want to jump out of a window every time they transition from scenes and it's some white lady in the back singing about get it girl. Yeah, girl, we're going shopping. I don't know what the hell they be talking about. I hate it. I hate every minute of it. You go, girl. Get it, girl. We're driving down. I don't know what they be saying. It's the corniest music I have ever heard in my life. It's literally like jingles. Like, who is doing that music in the middle, in the transitions? Anyways, Quad is at her house with her nephew Mason. He's 6 years old, and he is the most adorable. When they did that flashback, and he looked like a little piece of broccoli. He was so cute. His little eyes is so cute. And he's sitting there. He comes up to Quad and he was like, can I have some cereal? Quad was like, excuse me, may I have some cereal? She was like, okay. So he gets the cereal and he's sitting there and she starts talking to him about his behavior at school. The teacher says, you're doing well, but you're distracted. You're not focused. What are you thinking about? And Quad's mom is there. Miss Mary is there, honey, with her hair and her hairdo, and she's leaning on the counter there. So Quad shares with us that her mom has now moved down there full time, and Mason has moved in because her brother passed away at 34 years old from some heart complications. And that's all she said. And so when she asked the little boy, did he, how come he's not able to focus? What is he thinking about? He said he's thinking about his dad. And then he started like crying. Oh, I was like, oh my God. And then the mother started crying. The grandmother started crying. And then Quad went over there and gave him a hug and, was crying. And, so I don't know. Where's the mother? I'm not sure. I don't know if there were any other children. Um, but Mason's with Quad now. So Quad's house is really nice. 14,000 square feet. She said that marble counter she could do a lot of things on. She said, but I can't do nothing because Mason lives there now. He'd be coming down there talking about he getting a snack and be like, Auntie Quad is the snack. Quad is silly. I like Quad. She's a tourist. I like Quad. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't like Quad and all her voices. She's funny to me because it's funny to me. It's the kiki to me. It is. It really is. So Mason's at Quad's house now. So Anila's house, they're getting ready for Diwali. Diwali. It starts with a D, but I heard Kieran pronounce it one way, and then the DJ pronounce it without the D. So I don't know how it's actually pronounced. Diwali, or Vali. So I guess depending on the pronunciation, whatever. But it's a celebration where you're celebrating lightness over darkness. You're celebrating like new beginnings. It says like a new year or Christmas time. It's a very like a celebration. So Anila's having also in conjunction with the celebration, she's going to have a housewarming because her house is finished after 2.5 years. 2.5 million. I was like, that ain't nothing, baby. They looking like, ooh, 2.5 million. That's a lot. Not in, baby, that house in California. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. When I tell you you getting so much for your money in Atlanta, it's crazy. 2.5 million for that house. I was looking at that house like that house is worth more than 2.5 million. I'm sorry. It would be worth more if you took that house and put it in California. That house would be at least 5 million. At least 5 million. At least 5 million. 6. I was gonna say 10, but 10's too much because I was looking at 14,000. At least 5 million with all like the land and all of that stuff. And then Toya, girl, Toya is so whack with your broke ass, with your raggedy broke ass. Girl, she is proving Simone right every single day. Every single day. And I'm not sure what the fuck Eugene is doing. Eugene just loves his some Toya. I said Toya is a housewife. She really is. She need to be on the Real Housewives. You are literally a housewife. You ain't got nothing else to do. What do Toya got going on? Do she got lashes? Do she got an internet? What do you call it? Online boutique? What does she have going on? I know she wrote a book. It was like it was about 6 or 7 pages about a year or two ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I didn't even realize we was on season 9 of this show. That's so crazy. Anyways, so they're gonna have the house blessed. They bring a cow. Cow represents, abundance. The cow feeds you. The cow gives you food. It's a good fortune to bring a cow through your house. So they bring the cow through the house. The house. Let me tell you something. Anila's house is crazy, and Anila said that she furnished her house by getting free furniture by posting on her damn IG. She has furnished her house with $500,000 worth of furniture for free from posting it online. And y'all was making fun of her last year. She's a blogger. Girl, she didn't furnish her fucking house. $500,000. I'm so impressed. It's incredible. It's incredible just for posting her stuff, the furniture and stuff, posing with the furniture and stuff. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love it. Kieran was so happy about that. He was really happy. I like Kieran. I like him. Bitch, when he told Anila that her next house is going to be the Taj Mahal because she's going to die in it. And he'd be dead serious. With his beard. I was like, okay, come on, Kieran, with your beard. Bitch, I'm with him too. Dr. Saja. Come on, stop playing with me. I didn't put in all this work. Doctor. No Mr. Nothing. Call me Doctor, okay? That was so funny. He was like, Dr. Saja. So they getting ready. So the cow comes in. The cow ends up shitting. I'm like, is that good luck? Shit. Anyway, so they run through the house. They do the mantras and they do the prayers and everything like that. They ask Anila, well, what kind of prayer? She was like, honey, I don't know. They're mantras. They're mantras. It's, she was like, I don't know what they be saying. I'm an American. Shut up, Anila. A mess. So then they show Toya's rental house. Toya, when I tell you Toya is so whack to me, Toya is so whack. Who else is whack? Toya, Drew. We got to get a whack list going on because somebody else is whack. Giselle, she whack as hell. I saw that she's going to be on the Ultimate Girls Trip. I said maybe it will change my view of her because I think she's whack as hell, but I would really have preferred Ashley and Candace together on the girls trip, not Giselle. But anyways, we'll see. But Toya, you up there. You whack. She is so whack to me. I be looking at Toya like, is she for real? Like, every time I be looking at her like, are you for real, girl? And she's another rude one. And I really think Toya wants to exercise classism so bad. She wants to be she wants to be classist. She thinks she's high class. She really does. She really does. Just the way that when she came to Anila's house and she asked for the Patron and the Patron was out and she was like, girl, the Patron is out. It's out. Like as if like she was signaling to like almost as like, go get me some more Patron. But girl, you're 2 hours late. The liquor is gone. These people are drinking. It is a celebration. We are drinking until all the liquor is gone, lady. Are you crazy? And it's almost as though she expected something. I don't know. Anyway, so Toya and Eugene and their family, Ashton and Avery, they are so cute. Baby, he's coming down on the elevator. They were playing the elevator music? Toya said, I know you're not coming down on the elevator. He comes out the elevator like, yes. That was so funny. That was so cute. And it was like, it's only one floor, but it's fun. What are you talking about? I have an elevator in my house. You didn't move us in this house, lady. You didn't move them kids out of I just don't know. You move the kids out of the one house, the rental house, come here, build a house. But I don't know what's going on. So you building them and selling them? Is that where are you making money off of that? because I know that houses are appreciating. I think they are appreciating pretty fast in Atlanta, because everything seems to be going up, 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 up. But them houses, they worth more than $2 million from looking over here from the west, honey. I said that house is worth more than $2 million, but go off. If you got the house for $2 million, go the fuck off. Go off. She said the house was too small. So to me, I feel like it would be different if you were like, oh, my mom is coming to live with us, or Eugene and I are adopting, no, it's just you, mom and dad, Ashton and Avery, and the house is too small because you want a tennis court. I put Joneses. Yeah, when Eugene came in, it was they hollering and screaming and stuff, and he was like, do y'all realize maybe I need like a break before I come in? And she was like, this is a black family. We do a lot of yelling and stuff. And then he was like, well, do I need a white woman? Well, she said, do you need a white woman? He said, are they quieter? What did he say? The little boy was like, ooh, he got you. So cute. So cute. Toya, I don't know, child. I really think Toya wants to be like high class. I really do. I really do. And she's just not. And it's like you trying to keep up with your circle, with your girlfriends. That house that you had, I mean, honey, you writing proverbs on the damn beams and everything because that was your quote unquote forever home, and then you sell it, and then now you rent it, and now you get ready to build another house, girl. Okay. What I want to know what they're doing. Are they making money? Did they make money? I hope Andy asked them, did they make money by selling that house in the reunion? Anyway, so they're getting ready at Anila's house. Quad is there. The Festival of Lights, Love, and Happiness. Contessa, she arrived. She said she has. Oh no, she's at her house. They're getting ready in their costumes, their Egyptian costumes. And she's talking about how she hasn't seen Quad, Jackie, or Heavenly. And she says every time we go over, we don't have to wear traditional garb, but it's a traditional celebration. Like, it would be different if Anila was like, okay, come over my house, y'all, we having dinner or whatever, and y'all go regular, dress regular. But if she's inviting you to a traditional celebration, and she tells you in the invitation to wear traditional garb, and you intentionally come, when I tell you that the level that makes, like, I have a visceral reaction to that. It makes me, it's like so disgusting to me. It really is. It makes me like, I feel like, that's why I keep going like this, because I feel like I want to throw up. That's how disgusted I am by what she did. Like, I just think it's completely disgusting. There's no other word. I feel like I want to vomit from that. Like, how dare you? Like, how dare you? Like, girl, fuck that. I would have asked her to leave. No, because that's disrespect. It's like, it's so disrespectful. You don't disrespect people's traditions, cultural traditions. You don't do that. And you don't get a pass because you black. I'm sorry. And then to add insult to injury, you come dressed up in a fucking costume. An Egyptian costume, bitch. You don't even know where the fuck you from. And you wearing a fucking Egyptian costume to a celebration that the woman asked you to wear. And we don't have to wear. Yes, in this case you do. I really did not like that. Shout out to Cecil for doing the research, because on the way there, he was, saying what it was, because Jackie was like, okay, what is it? And I'm tripping, like, y'all getting dressed up. Y'all not trying to figure out where y'all going. Like, what the fuck? Like, and then that's another part. Y'all doctors, smart, bringing people into the world, right? Little people. And y'all didn't think to, like, okay, where am I going? Diwali. What is that? What am I celebrating with these people? You don't even know what you celebrating. That's crazy. Shout out to Cecil. He did the research. They get there. Quad is getting her henna, everything. Curtis, he puts his hand on Quad's henna. It hadn't dried yet. So she said, she makes a joke talking about you keep your hands to yourself and don't put your hand on another woman's hand. Diwali last year was November 4th. So this was around the time they were filming last year in November, because I looked it up to see, like, okay, when was the celebration last year? November 4th. Heavenly shows up. She brings her friend, is a real estate agent. No, a real estate attorney. I think she's a real estate attorney, and her friend who's a dentist. When the dentist introduced, it was somebody, they were like, oh, you have really nice teeth. And he was like, you have nice teeth too. Shout out to the dentist. Shout out to the dentist. Okay. Heavenly wants to know why this woman is talking to her man. Why is she all in Damon's face? Damon, he is so like, he just be sitting there like, girl. He was like, Dr. Damon, you have any friends, any women, female friends? He was like, a few. She was like, oh, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. Yes, you are. You are jealous, Dr. Damon Daddy. Don't talk about Daddy, honey. Remember the first season when Heavenly used to always have that damn mug with that liquor in it, her Crown Royal, talking about it's coffee. And Team Daddy. Shout out to Heavenly. I like Heavenly. Heavenly is my favorite. It's Heavenly. It used to be Contessa. That really, really made me mad. Like, I was offended. Like, how they say, like, you don't even have to be from somebody's group or cultural group or whatever, and somebody else does something outside of that, and I would be offended. I would be calling HR, the Married to Medicine HR. I feel you were being offensive. I would file a complaint on Contessa. I would. That's offensive. It is. It's offensive. And I was offended. Anila may not have been offended, but I was. I sure was. Dr. Damon says he's 100% dedicated to his wife. I don't have any female friends. Not really. No, I don't have any. Not really. What's not really? Not really means that there's some. Dr. Damon Daddy. She need to be worried about Duncan putting his lips on somebody else. What'd she say? Girl, what's going on? All right, what happened after that? So let me see. What time is it? Okay, good. So we good on time. So introducing Mr. and Mrs. Saja. He says, I'm Dr. Saja. Contessa arrives in her Egyptian outfit late. Scott with his pyramid. She's not ready to talk to Heavenly. Quad was like, she was like, I'm not ready to talk. Quad's face was like, what? She don't want to talk to Heavenly. You're mad. She I think that she's more mad at Heavenly because of Heavenly was like publicly saying it. I don't think she's mad at Heavenly for telling the truth, because you've told us it's volatile to the point of divorce. So I'm like, what's happening in the relationship? And you said it's volatile. You're fighting fairer now, more fair. Anyways, Toya and Eugene are 2 hours late. Toya's asking for the Patron, like, girl, like they're about to go to the store and get some. Anyways, yeah, she was gifted $500,000 worth of furniture. All she had to do was post it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It was nice. Her celebration was nice. She was up there dancing. You saw Quad pumping her up. I like that Quad and Anila are cool. I like Dr. Karen. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in Contessa. I'm really disappointed in Contessa. I really am. I like the episode overall. Y'all tell me what you think. Anybody else offended by Contessa? I thought that was rude as fuck. I did. I was like, what did she have on? Like, when she walked through the door, I was like, when she said that at the house, I honestly thought that she was going to come with just regular clothes, like nice dress. I thought they were going to be dressed up, but not in Indian materials and textiles and shit. This bitch came in a fucking Party City costume. And then Scott, he trailing behind her with a goddamn 10 fucking pyramid around his neck. Laid. So they give a tour of Anila's house. Anila's house is really nice. It's really, really nice. Furnished. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Give me the furniture in return for a post. It's currency, baby. It's currency. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.